Buenas tardes todos. Hi everybody. It's Jennifer from Fine Fluency, and I am doing something a little bit different this week. I thought rather than have our usual traditional YouTube lesson, and I hope that hello, by the way, to all our new members, and I hope you've all been able to have a little look through the group and also been able to access the lessons on YouTube. If you haven't, please have a little look at the announcements section. There should be a pinned post with announcements, and it gives you a link to the YouTube channel, and that's where I suggest you start. We've done 11 weekly lessons so far. This is week 12, and I thought rather than do our traditional weekly lesson, we could try something a bit different, and I thought it's time to do a little bit of revision. So I've just chosen some terms and some of the vocab that we've been working on in the last 12 weeks, and I've made up a little quiz on Quizlet. This is the first time that I've used this, so I thought it might be worthwhile just going through it with you, showing you how to use it. Now I'm going to click on the link. I've got you can see here, hopefully, if the screen share's working, okay, you can see here that I've got the link up on the Facebook group to the Quizlet quiz, and I'm just going to click on that link, and it'll take me straight through just because I'm already set up with an account on Quizlet and so on. You guys, if you're not already on Quizlet, which I would imagine a lot of you aren't, you'll need to set up an account. It's not too onerous, it's very, very straightforward, just putting in your email address and so on, and setting up an account. I would like it if you would have set up an account. I think it's something that we could use. I think it's going to be a good little learning tool for us. It's free as well, so can't go wrong there. And I just think it might be quite good for us to use it, and it's a little bit more interactive, and it's a change, right? So you'll see I'm just going to bring this up flashcards here. Hopefully that the link brings you through to this. It gives you me, Jennifer Mackey. That's my maiden name, so I don't know, it's just giving me a random username for some reason. But anyway, that's me there. And I've got week 12, repasamos, so a bit of revision. Okay, we're revising. And I would probably start for you guys with flashcards. So if we go on here, just click on flashcards, and it's going to take you through. It's taken me halfway through because that's where I was. But because I've already kind of gone halfway through the flashcards. It should bring you through. Now, I've got my mic plugged in, so it's not actually saying it in Spanish, but for you guys, you won't have a mic plugged in, and it should say, we have, tenemos, Germany, Alemania, USA, Estados Unidos. I'm an only child, soy hijo único, and you'll hear somebody saying it in Spanish. It's not me, it's an automated thing through the computer, that's pretty good. And we, nosotros, and so on. So you can go through the flashcards. First of all, I've just chosen 25 terms that revise things from various lessons over the last 10 or 11 weeks. And things also that we've done on the group. So if we've done like Palabra del Dia, so if you've been participating in that, then that'll be quite useful because some of the things come from that as well. And so on, right? So I'm just flicking through this very quickly. You can go at your own pace when you've done. Once you've finished that, you can probably go back, and it'll take us back to this. And once you've gone through the cards, it gives you options of different things that you want to do. So you can see here, learn, write, spell, test. So I've got test 95% last try. I don't know what I did there. Must have clicked the wrong button somewhere. But I thought the test option was quite good here. So you can go to test. And it gives you a sort of randomly selected test, written questions. So you can go through the flashcards as many times as you want, as quickly, as slowly as you like first. And then you can kind of test yourself using this, which again, I thought was really, really good. And this week, I've just kind of taken a random selection of things. But what I might do over the next sort of 5 or 6 weeks is create nice little revision sets for us of different topics, so that it's more topical. You know how that whole thing, if you watched my little Facebook Live about how to learn vocab, and it was all about context, so how it's useful to learn groups of words, and that's why we do our Palabra del Dia, and it's themed. So what I might do is take some themes and create study sets, and then you can use them to obviously back up your learning. I'm not going to do this every week as our lesson, it's just this week, or I might do it occasionally, but it's obviously just an extra thing that we can use to back up our learning and revise. But this week it is just kind of random. I've just chosen random things from the last 10 or 11 weeks, just so that I could have a little play about with it myself, and so that you guys can have a go at it and see what you think of the site and so on, right? So you've got 5 written questions here, just to scroll down. You can see you've got matching questions, so 1A, 2B, and so on, something that I use quite a lot in lessons, you might have noticed. Multiple choice, again, I use that, and I've done that in the little test that I've made up for you as well. and then true or false questions too, right? And it basically automatically corrects for you. So it'll give you a result for your test, and it'll show you where you've gone wrong with things. And obviously, if you've got any questions, you can kind of come back to me and ask me questions if you've got things to check, or you can certainly post them on the group and see if others in the group can help you. I think match, I've not really pressed all of these buttons. I'm just playing with this as we make everything disappear, drag corresponding items onto each other and make them disappear. Again, this is really good, you know, so soy, I am, and it's timing you as well. I like singular, me gusta, tenemos, we have, and so on. Again, it's really good for you guys that you've got me who's sort of willing to sit and make these things up for you, and obviously I'll try and group them more so they're a bit more cohesive, but this is just to really get us used to using the site, okay? So lots of different little options here, lots of little different things that you can do, lots of things to play about with and get used to. Let me know how you got on with it. This is instead of our lesson this week. Just thought, let's try and push out your comfort zone. We're all very used to my format of lessons and learning, and a lot of you say, I'm really responding really well to the way that you're teaching, and I'm getting a lot out of the lessons, and that's brilliant. But again, it's just pushing you out that comfort zone, showing you different tools that you can use, and obviously also encouraging you to be independent in your learning. Because it's all very well having a teacher, having lessons and so on. That's great. But it's not going to help you when you're on your own in a situation and you need to try and work things out for yourself. And I think things like this are really, really good for sort of encouraging that and sort of trying to make you think of different things that you can use yourself to improve your Spanish. Okay, guys, I really hope that you find this useful, not too complicated, because I know that some of you are not really that tech savvy, as I am not, believe you me. Before I started doing this, I hadn't even used a webcam. So let me know how you got on with it. If it's problematic and you're not enjoying it, you don't like it, tell me. Equally, if you do quite like it and you think this is a good thing that we could maybe use in the coming weeks, again, just drop me a line and let me know. Okay, muchísimas gracias. Have a really nice night, guys. See you soon.